Hi.
Hi.
How's everybody doing today? Good morning.
Good morning.
The ticker makes its triumphant return. Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Back again.
When you come to our page, there's that little video that shows all the best ofs or whatever, and on there was the ticker. You remember the ticker?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's it. Ticker's making a comeback
Guess
today.
what was needed on the stream?
Happy Monday, everybody! It's a day of celebration because the ticker's back.
Yeah.
Happy Monday as well. We don't celebrate Friday because everybody does, and we like to keep it real.
Yeah.
Around here. What did you just say?
I just sent you the video of Lily.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming we'll get to this.
Okay. By the way, we're on several platforms today. It is Monday, so hello YouTube, hello Facebook, and hello Twitch.
Yeah.
Good morrow. Monday.
Yes.
It's a thing. Hello Brandy. Welcome in.
Hey, Brandy.
Thank you for watching from Facebook.
Oh, thanks.
Angie, Teresa, Lindsay, first in today, get some points.
Nice.
This is a lovely room of death.
JS.
Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Colleen. Congratulations to Puppy Love. Spelled it wrong. Puppy Love.
You always do.
I know. I tried to find it. I couldn't find it. We're going to call you Puppy Love. Congrats to Puppy Love for being the wolf of the month. It said so in the ticker. You're going to be celebrated all day. People are like, who's Puppy Love? That's
You.
Puppy Love.
You. Why do you call yourself Poppy Love, by the way? Did you ever
Yeah.
explain your screen name to us? 'Cause
Yeah,
you don't
we never
have a
did.
dog. As far as
Maybe
I'm
she
concerned.
does have a dog. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, why? But
Why are you the way that you are?
Why are your names?
Colleen?
We've done this for 2 years now. Why are your names the way they are?
I understand Lindsay's name is Lindsay's name. Same with Kathy,
Yeah,
and a 3-digit, which I'm assuming is her
Kathy went.
her birthday.
Kathy and Lindsay both went
JS
very old school.
JS Rock is his DJ name. It's very
Yeah.
obvious. Little Angie, it's Angelica. It's because
Yeah.
she's little.
Teresa, yeah.
It's all very everybody makes sense.
Yeah, you guys can tell.
Except for Colleen.
You guys can tell you're new at this because you all put your first and last names, the real ones.
I know.
I don't know, Kathy Fowler.
Because you got nothing to hide.
It's
That's the sweet
662.
thing.
It's
because
true,
sweet.
yeah. Yeah, you're
I'm
not trying
old,
to-
says Kathy. Well, we know that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to it.
Let's. Well, now I gotta make.
June 1962. I know. I figured because it's 662. So I was
Martin.
like, oh, he's born in June.
So how's the blood coughing up, JS? Is that
Yeah. How are
gone
you
away?
feeling?
Our colors are different.
Okay. Colleen
like
says it's been my name since a baby. My dad was a truck driver, and CB radio call signs were dogs or such, and mom was the dog catcher.
Oh,
Did you just call
That's-
your mom a whore?
no, I think mom called her mother or something.
No, your mom is lovely.
Uh,
We've met your mother, but
I haven't met
if
your mother, have I?
if all truck drivers go by dog call signs, and your mom was the dog catcher, just stands to reason that something's going on with Gam Gam. Just kidding. I'm in a mood today, so you're all gonna be in for it. Colleen's like
Gam
"Sign
Gam."
off."
Gam Gam? Oh, Kathy. It's a reference from Beer Fest, the movie.
Yeah.
Because the ongoing joke in Beer Fest is that Gam Gam is a whore.
Yeah. Okay. No, Colleen says no. My dad's call sign was something with a dog, and my brother and I got nicknames too. Oh,
Okay.
okay. No, it's from it's from the guys that did Super Troopers. No, you don't, because you're old. But they also did a movie called Beer Fest, and
It's funny.
the grandmother in it is
Yeah.
a huge whore and says a bunch of very inappropriate things.
I always like to go to bed. I always sleep better with a little sausage in me
Yeah, but she's eating sausage at the
Yeah.
time. It's
because she's German. Good morning, Brian. Good to see you this Saturday.
Good morning, Brian.
Welcome in. From the proposal? No, I don't know that one either. It's okay.
That's
okay.
all right. It's okay.
So you're allowed to be old. You make references all the time that we don't get. So there you go.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know about Barry Manilow in his early years.
Yeah, I don't know anything about milkmen actually knocking on your door and dropping milk off.
Yeah,
That
I
was
couldn't
weird.
name 3 out of the 5 monkeys.
Were there 5 monkeys?
I have no idea. Colleen says, so exhausted. Homecoming weekend is
Yeah.
exhausting. I know you made all these boutonnieres and corsages and stuff. Who knew you had such wonderful talents? Good for you.
anyone that wondering, I did not bowl as good as I did last week.
Oh, I don't think anyone was wondering.
I don't think they were either, and that makes me sad.
JS says Friday was fun. Thank you for everyone that popped in and said hello. Yeah, JS DJ'd for us on Friday, and that was fun.
Yes,
Good
I was
job.
there. I was there the whole time. Well, the first 2 hours, but I didn't say anything.
Thank you, Ken.
So I was solo dadding it for a while.
Yeah, I had to work a lot this weekend, so.
Yeah, we were all very busy.
Yeah, and thank you to Lori who watched our daughter Lily.
Yes.
So both Nick and I had an overlap of our schedules on Saturday. So Lori came over and watched Lily for a couple hours, and taught her such phrases like "oh snap."
Yeah, I have to
And-
get a recording of that.
I
She
know.
said you should make that a drop in here.
Oh, I should.
And,
Yeah, that would be a
that you
fun
can
thing.
trigger.
And an update on the potty training. We've been we had a massive mudslide in the teaching of Lily. I know I said that
Oh.
intentionally.
Okay.
We slid backwards in a very disgusting way, and it happened at school, and she got kind of traumatized by it, and now didn't want to be potty trained at all.
Yeah.
So Nick and I, at our wits' end, went to Target and dollar store and bought a bunch of little trinkets and toys, and we've called them potty prizes. And absolutely, anytime she uses the potty
Trademark
successfully,
Yeah.
she gets to pick something out of the basket. And so Lori brought over some toys just for because she loves her, and we made them potty prizes. And one in particular was Caught Lily's Eye, a truck with some cars because she loves them. And so she went to the bathroom that night, and we sent Lori a little video.
I repeat, thank you, Lori. I repeat, thank you, Lori. I repeat, thank you, Lori.
That's her playing with the little truck and cars. So thank you so much.
And there's your sometimes Lori.
Lori says I had so much fun with her.
I would pee. Thank you, Lori.
She is amazing now because I can just tell her to say something and she does it.
Yes.
So
Yeah, she just repeats after me. I love it.
I
She's
go,
gonna be.
say this, and she goes, okay.
She's gonna be a great radio
So
assistant. She'll
Yeah.
be our third mic here soon.
imagine fun radio things coming very soon.
Yeah, she's almost there.
Yeah.
Almost ready. Davy Jones, was he a monkey?
Was he a monkey?
Mickey Dolans, Peter Tork, and Mike Nesmith. Those were the monkeys. Then I saw her face,
Is that the monkey?
and I'm a believer. Yeah, they had like
I thought it was
they
Smash
had like
Mouth.
10 songs, at least that were hits.
No, they
I
had
know
a,
2.
Yeah, they had
maybe.
a bunch of hits.
I know
So
one.
let's see the monkeys hits.
When I saw her face,
Daydream Believer.
I think I know that one.
Daydream Believer and Homecoming.
And I'm into
Queen.
the oldies, just not that era. I skipped that era.
I'm a believer. A little bit me, a little bit you.
A little bit me, a little bit
You're
you.
just making it up.
Do 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 the monkeys too.
All right, Tapioca Tundra. Nick, how does that go?
Tapioca tundra.
Oh no, it's not. It's the ballad.
It's what I have fundra.
Pleasant Valley Sunday.
It's a Pleasant Valley Sunday in California. It's Sunday and it's pleasant.
And my personal favorite, The Last Train to Clarksville.
The last train to Clarksville.
They
Where
all
the
kind of
monkeys.
sound the same,
They
don't
all
they?
kind of, yeah.
Now when you hear all the hits back to back, you kind of go,
Was that the last train to Clarksville? I think so.
Still,
I think
it's still
so. I
the
think
same.
so. The
Still
last
the
train
same.
to Clarksville. Still the same. Yes, he was a monkey. Mike's mother invented liquid paper.
Who's Mike?
Oh, Mike from the Monkees.
His mother invented liquid paper.
Yeah, they all
Well,
sound
good
the
for
same.
her, I suppose.
You mean whiteout? Is that what it is? All right, we have to do our jobs. I've
All
actually been 2 Monkees concerts, one with 4 and one after Davey died. Oh yeah, Davey died. Davey.
All right, this is Hocus Pocus.
All Hallows Eve has become a night of frolic, where children wear costumes and run amok.
Hocus Pocus, everyone's favorite Halloween movie, released a sequel because, why not?
Yeah.
Hocus Pocus 2 took over the weekend as far as not box office. It was straight to DVD, which is now called Disney+.
Right. So about like 90% of people watched Hocus Pocus 2 over the
Yeah,
weekend.
if you were on social media at all, everyone you know watched Hocus Pocus, including us, but I had to, force it to happen.
Well, so here's the deal. I don't get the love of Hocus Pocus. I've seen the first one. I don't really get why people are obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So we watched the second one. I obviously have thoughts. My background here is, by the way, I went to college to be a film critic. I was a film student. So I decided to give you my very pretentious review of Hocus Pocus 2.
Yeah, just so you know, Kristen not only doesn't like Hocus Pocus 2 or Hocus Pocus, she doesn't really like whimsy or those 80s movies that were for fun.
Yeah,
like
I don't get
Grease or anything with Molly Ringwald in it.
Yeah, definitely can't stand those.
So there's your base that you're going to get this from. Here's the review.
All right, so do you love Hocus Pocus but don't have anything else to watch after watching the original Hocus Pocus? Well, don't worry, try Hocus Pocus 2. It's the same movie. Disney takes this beloved franchise and beats it to death with a cookie-cutter nostalgia while seeking lucrative sponsorships that ruin the legacy of what made the first one sort of interesting in the first place.
Okay.
So we're introduced to the Sanderson sisters again, and nothing quite shows the passage of time like Bette Midler's face.
Hey, she's a queen.
I'm sorry. Come on. You even looked over at me and you're like, she's looking old. So quick, show a misunderstood backstory so that our villains aren't just villains, they're hurt people who are lashing out by hurting people.
Yeah, they're deep.
Yeah, we can't sell merch if they're evil.
That's true.
Also, throw antiquated Walgreens into the mix because, hold on, don't cash that check until Friday because Walgreens is still raising money for the terrible product placement.
Hey.
Next, give me 3 young new faces with personalities so boring that I can't remember any of their names at the end of the movie. Seriously, name one of them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Name one of them.
Although, yeah, that's a good point.
It's sad when the best acting is done by a book.
Oh.
All right? All in all, it was exactly like a sequel should be. It was boring, not as good as the first, and never should have been done in the first place. And also, Blondie is probably rolling over in her grave. Oh, wait, she's not dead? Well, check, because this movie probably killed her.
I will say the song choice wasn't as good as Spell On. I love the Spell On You version.
I know you do.
In Hocus Pocus, the original. This was fine. Everybody liked it.
A bit forced, would you say?
Well, good news for those that are wondering, what else can Disney do next? I just jumped on Facebook, and Sister Act 3 is coming straight to Disney+.
Can't wait.
My
review coming soon.
Oh, good. That means we're going to watch it? Good. I actually love all the Sister Acts, so get off my back. How you can win Jelly Roll tickets today, starting at 7:35. We'll tell you at 7:30 right here on The Wolf. Did anybody else watch Hocus Pocus?
Did you watch Hocus Pocus? It
Uh,
was okay.
You both look like mom and dad. I miss them. Well, that's odd.
Well,
Thanks for the
let's be 3 then, because that's the
Happy birthday to you.
Whose birthday is it?
Yeah, whose birthday is it? But also, thanks for the follow. We
Thank you.
appreciate that. Bonnie says, good morning. Can you turn up the volume a bit? My laptop is 100% and you're coming in, but it's low.
Really? On
Interesting.
Facebook, huh?
It does look like our levels might be let me tune this up a bit. Checkity check. Well, I'm trying. It's tough because I have to balance you and the air. I can't turn up my volume. Is that better? Is that a little better? Cranked it a bit. Did I blow everyone's speakers out? I've never seen either Hocus Pocus. Way better. Okay.
Oh, good.
Well, you guys just got to say something.
Yeah,
Thank you,
just
Bonnie,
say
for speaking
it.
up. Yes, thank you. All right. See? Wowzers, loud on Twitch. Is it? All right. Jesus, I can't please anybody.
Well, yes. I mean.
Oh, well,
I
Catherine's
don't
happy
know.
on Twitch, so Colleen,
Yeah.
turn it down. Turn it down, Colleen. And then that was a happy birthday. All right, so whose birthday is it? Because we have a button. We're going to do a button?
Well, now we got to take away the border, though. Turn it
Stupid.
down, Colleen. Everyone just whisper for Colleen because we all know she loves that.
All right, well, let's turn off the stupid border. There's no separation. It's weird. Hello, you gonna respond or not?
With what?
I did respond. Are you
With
listening?
what?
Turn your volume up. But someone's on deck.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I've never done it in the new studio before.
Happy birthday
Happy birthday.
to whoever hit the happy birthday button. I agree with Kristen on Hocus Pocus. It was alright, but not worth making a second one, says Brittany. They capitalized on nostalgia, and they weren't trying to make it amazing.
No,
like,
I mean it wasn't Schindler's List to begin with, right? Like
Yeah.
it wasn't some groundbreaking. It was meant to be fun. So they tried to make this one fun too.
fun.
It was fine. Yeah, like again, like ask me for a review of Hocus Pocus. I'm probably gonna give you the same one that I did for Hocus Pocus too.
Yeah.
So
I think
I just don't do camp. Like I don't do
Yeah.
campiness. Like I hate at the spoilers. I hate at the end when like the guy that really like effed this all up for everybody was all like sorry, and everyone's like
that's okay, Randy.
Like I was just kind of like holy cow, man. Like
My whole goal was to bring back the 3 evilest people to ever live,
yeah, that like eat everybody.
and they turned
because,
on me.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't their friend.
Oh
You
my
know.
goodness.
Critiquing movies should be 100% be your job, says Olivia. I never cared about movie reviews, but that was hilarious. Thank you very much.
You're biased, Olivia.
Well, and that's the thing is like I actually did go to college. Like that was gonna be the goal, was I was going to be a movie critic.
Here we are.
And then newspapers and magazines all died.
That whole industry's dead. So yeah,
So now just random people influencers on YouTube give you reviews.
yeah, and you went to college.
But,
Look at
I
that.
went to college for it.
That's 2 things. So you went to college for 2 things that were very easily
Oh,
done without
I know.
college.
Like, well, halfway through my film career, well, not until like my senior year of film did I realize like I don't think this is going to be a job. I don't think film critic is going to be like a job that sustains me.
You know what I'm
gonna
going to do?
Radio.
I'm going to go into radio.
I'm going to go into radio.
I need to go to college to go to radio, don't I? My parents' 57th anniversary was yesterday. Daughter-in-law, 28th birthday today.
Oh, congrats!
Well, happy birthday and
That's
congratulations
nice.
to everybody.
That's no one's birthday. Yeah, well, the daughter-in-law's birthday.
We'll never get to 57th anniversary.
Yeah, we'll be dead.
We're at 7 now. Add another 50 years. I'll be what? 88? Yeah.
I'll be 90.
Yeah.
I don't want to be alive.
Why not?
in
This should be
50
fine if
years.
you stay healthy, although it's not looking good.
Thanks.
Your body's already turned. I mean,
know.
you could be, if you go cybernetic, you could be all right.
See, here's the problem with me.
You need
is
metal everything. Replace
I
cyborg.
feel like I'm in Final Destination, but
Okay.
like the one that goes right to DVD, where it's like all these really kind of unfortunate things happen to me that should kill me, but they don't. But they're not like car accidents or anything like
I
epic.
don't know if any of these should have killed you.
There's
but yeah.
there's definitely things that have ruined my day,
Yeah.
and it's just like it just keeps happening, and I keep waiting. Like, is there a bigger accident that I keep missing?
Maybe.
Like, what's
Well, then-
going on?
Yeah. Well, see, I think that once you go cyborg, you'll be fine. You need to get new fake knees, new hips, new feet. When
Just
the bottom
lower half of my
the
body
bottom, yeah.
needs to be replaced.
you need to be Darth Mauled. You need to be chopped in half, and then a robotic bottom.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Half of my life, Kristen, my body hates me. See, you and
I
Jess
know.
and Kathy, it's just
It's
a female
true.
thing.
It's just like sucks.
Just you women are all weak.
Yeah, that's gotta be what it is.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Aster. Yeah. Although I am kind of sore from bowling, as it happens.
It's okay. I woke up and my back hurt.
That's fun.
At least you did a sport. I
That's
just
true.
woke up and my neck's all tweaked.
Thank you for calling it a sport.
Stronger than any man will be, Nick. I know it's true.
Mentally,
But Lord knows when I get a toothache, I go, ouch, my tooth hurts. Nick curls up in the fetal position.
yes, no.
And I have to force feed him milkshakes.
You know what? Because it helps my pain to complain. Jelly Roll tickets. They're coming at 7:35. If you're looking at the clock right now, you're like, "Whoa, it's darn near 7:35 right now." Nick."
It is.
So our first one is coming up at 7:35. It's super easy. All you got to do is do what you're doing now and listen to the station.
Yeah, we're going to give you a word and then you just text it to us. So 20357 is the number that you need. We're going to give you a word at the 35 after from 7:35 a.m. until 7:35 p.m.
Yes. So you're just listening every hour for a new keyword. You text that in, your chance to win. And
12 chances to win.
yeah, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that's
7 to 7.
easy math, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, the first one again coming up. And if you don't want to text, maybe you're still getting charged for your text messages.
Who's getting charged
I
for their
don't
text
know.
messages?
You need to upgrade.
You got to get unlimited.
Yeah, and speaking of upgrading, Cricket Wireless grand opening this Saturday from
Yeah.
11 to 1. I'll be there with tickets to Jelly Roll every 15 minutes. So if you
That's
want to
incredible.
come out and win them in person, you can do that. You just drop your name in the hat and you can win. So all kinds of ways to win. Find out at thewolfonline.com where the Cricket Wireless is and how you can win. Again, 7:35, your first chance. New Country, 99.5 The Wolf. All right.
It seems loud, but
Yeah, turn your headphones down.
I can't. You have to do that. Win what? Jelly Roll tickets.
I just said it 9 times, Sam Morella. Pay attention.
It's a sold out show, so.
Makes me think of Bicentennial Man. We will
Oh,
all be
yeah,
thankful.
like.
Women are freaking warriors, says Allison. Freaking warriors. Is that Allison?
So, yeah, my question for you, I had it over the weekend and I didn't ask you. I might as well pose it to you now. So, the day that I sprained my ankle and I thought I broke it,
yes,
you were saying like I didn't even know you were in pain because your like expression didn't change.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Are you in pain?" And I was like, "Yeah, very much in pain." And then over the weekend, I realized I was complaining about how things hurt. Does that hit differently now, knowing my pain tolerance? Do you go, oh gosh, like she must actually really be in pain to be complaining about it? Or do you go, oh, she's just complaining again?
Well, since I love you, I never say that like you did. You say that to me. Yeah. But no, I guess it didn't register that you must have been in pain, but like I'm used to you always being in pain and not talking about it. So occasionally when you mention it, I go, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I always get that response from you. I'm always like, oh my God, I'm in agony. And you're like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, forgot.
And then I was like, but doesn't he realize my pain tolerance is really high? And that for me, saying I'm in agony actually means like it would be crippling to other people, I wonder.
Yeah. Is it high or do you just not complain?
Catherine, no more Botox. He can't tell. I know, right? It's true. I actually desperately need Botox. Sarah says, I just came in, so I missed it. So yeah, for the people that missed it, so starting at 7:35 all the way till 7:35 tonight, make sure you're listening to our radio station, which is 99.5 The Wolf, or you can listen online or on the Odyssey app. If you go on the Odyssey app, just give Nick and Kristen a little like, because that actually helps us.
Yes.
And if you're local and if you can go to a show, that would be the thing. If you live in Wyoming, you can win, but you're not going to be able to go. Lindsay says, my mom tells everyone, if I say something hurts, take it seriously. I've always had a high pain tolerance. It's true. So I know. That's kind of how I feel, too. It's like, hey, take me seriously.
I always take you seriously. But you don't ever do anything to fix it. So I know there's nothing you can do, but drugs help. So
I would love
take some drugs.
Do you have any?
We should.
I have
not some good drugs.
I have ibuprofen over the counter.
Mm-hmm. Pop that pill. Remember, Nick, what I said about parking lot of Cricket? Yeah, so it's apparently a tiny parking lot of Cricket.
Okay.
So get there early. But yeah, it's grand opening, so that's why it was closed when you went there, Brian. My mom tells everyone, yeah, so take it seriously. Yeah. I complain because it helps me deal with the pain. So
no, I know it's fine.
And I'm not and I'm rarely in pain. So
yeah, I know.
It's like, oh yeah, that's right. Things can hurt.
Yeah.
They've surpassed my Superman exterior. So
whining doesn't help your pain, Nick, says Angelica. I just had a discussion with Isaac last night. He had a fever and felt like crap and was super cranky and taking it out on me. And I was like, yo, I'm trying to help you. That's not helping. I don't want him to be a man baby for his future wife.
Actually, that's different. Having an attitude is different. But so, yeah. there are studies, Miss Angelica, that say not only do curse words help your pain, but talking about it and expressing your pain actually help to dull the pain a little bit.
It's true. And like you don't want to raise a toxic masculinity kind of dude where it's like I can't show emotion.
Yes.
Like you don't and I know you're not going to do that. But it's also another thing about taking it out on people.
Yeah,
like,
that's
just
different.
Because you're in pain doesn't mean you need to inflict that on others.
Yeah.
Like that ain't cool. So
but let them complain. Let them go, let them hitting stuff, yelling curse words. Let them yell a curse word. Teach him the F-bomb.
Lily stubbed her toe yesterday, which hurts like the dickens, and she just started bawling. And I just picked her up and I let her cry, But if she started like hitting me or something, I would be like, "Excuse me."
Yeah, but let her scream it out.
Yeah.
Happy Monday, says May. May,
Happy
we've already
Monday.
Mondayed. You're late, but happy Monday.
Teresa-
Monday, y'all.
My Jason woke up sick today. He's supposed to have 2 doctor appointments tomorrow. We're gonna have to cancel.
Well, I mean, aren't the doctor's appointments for the sickness? Like, can you just switch what it's about? Just like,
Oh, and also he's sick. Can you give him some medicine?
Yeah, and could you look at him while you're here? Exactly. I tell him not to take it on. Yeah, that's different. Yeah,
that's totally different.
Whining and taking it out is different than complaining. Let them complain. It helps. Drop the F-bomb, the MF bomb, the D-bomb.
That's one of the questions that we asked on our Facebook page today. If you wanted to go check it out, is how many times do you think you swear a day? So there was this thing that came out. There was like these communication expert people that were looking into like communication and how we express our communication. I think it was like Columbus, Ohio. The people there swear 36 times a day, which is the most in the country. And Portland was tied for the last at 14 times a day.
Really?
And I was like, 14 is still really high, I think,
I don't think
swearing.
it is.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about it. I think I've cussed at least 10 times before the show started. So, like, the day's shot.
I haven't yet.
Have you've been paying attention?
Well, yeah, because I read the study in the morning, and I thought to myself, like, okay, I'm already trying to curb my discussion or like my swearing around Lily. Like, I try not to at all.
Yeah.
But then when she goes to bed, it's like every other word because I'm like trying to make up for the rest of the day. But
Does
now,
swearing to myself count?
Yeah, just so swearing in general. Yeah. Lori says Piper fell yesterday and she'll have a nice bruise. I'm surprised she didn't say, "Oh snap." Oh, poor Piper. Teresa says he goes to Shriners. There's way too many immune compromised kiddos up there. I won't take him there. Maybe we can still do his yearly checkup. Yeah.
I haven't sworn in the last few days, says Kathy, living that perfect life.
I know, it's true. Must be nice.
Swearing is part of our culture down it. Yeah, you guys are the best.
Olivia says, I got scolded by my nurse for not asking for anything. Sorry, I will literally die to avoid feeling like a burden. Agreed.
And that's one of your main issues. Like, I every time that happens, I go, yeah, Kristen's damaged too, so I feel better.
What is it? What do you mean?
Like, you keep all the things to yourself. Like, you keep all your pain and complaints and like problems to yourself, close to the chest.
That's a good thing.
No, it's not. You think it is, but it's not.
No,
like,
because if I just came in here and started like moaning and groaning about stuff, you would roll your eyes and you would move on. Like, if I just aired all my drama out for you, you would be like, "Oh God, so dramatic. Oh God, you're ridiculous."
I always say you're so dramatic.
There's times where I come to you and I go, I express I'm like legitimately upset about something.
Yeah.
And you kind of tend to brush it off. So it's like,
well,
why would I continue to keep doing that?
Well, because you have the whole, like, I just want you to listen. And then when I try to offer any advice, you go, I just want you to listen.
So just listen. How hard is that?
That's what I do. I'm not brushing it off. I'm listening. I go, okay.
But you add nothing to the conversation.
That's listening. I'm not, if I add anything, it's a fix. And so, what do you want from me? Do you want me to fix the problem or listen to your bull?
I want you to have converse with me. If I
thought
came to you and said,
listening.
"Oh, my knee hurts," you would say, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like, what kind of hurt?"
I've said that already.
"Oh, it throbs or whatever." "Oh, has it been like that all day?" "Yeah, it's been like that all day." "Oh my gosh, like, how are you feeling about that?" Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your
Why the
pain?
hell would I ask you that?
Because it's a normal thing to do.
Is it? We've lived together. I've gone through this before. I know all the answers.
So that's why I don't come to you for stuff.
Where you're like, "Oh, my knee hurts today." I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I go, sorry about that.
It's a day that ends in Y, ain't it?
Yeah, that's exactly. You're such a dick.
Speaking of your knee, any new news from the lawyers, Sister Teresa? Yeah, I need to get it. I need to get on some sort of treatment plan. I was waiting to see if I was gonna get this disability rating or whatever. It's not gonna happen until probably the end of the year or beginning of next year. So I've over the weekend I stood a lot. Like, I was out at the Essential Meats at the Vancouver Mall. Then I did Operation Overcoat with Union Gospel Mission at Washington Square. And so I was standing a lot, and I realized like how painful it truly is. So I'm taking matters into my own hands, and I'm just going to get my own doctor. I'm not going to wait for the lawyer to try to help me out here. So I just need to figure out something else to do.
One thing I learned in my job is if you're willing to help, I believe sitting down and talking with them will help a lot. Than directing it to seek as professionals sometimes all that people want.
Yeah, you just want to talk.
I cuss more than I should, but I try to set better examples.
Oh, really, Ginger?
3 to 5 times out loud, I suppose. 10 to 12 while talking under my
your
breath.
Yes, maybe that's what it is. In my head, it's just a constant stream of expletives, but...
My one and only Saturday school in high school was because the lunch lady heard me say the F word to my friend. I don't swear all that much since the day I was having a convo with my mom, and she pointed out that to me. I curbed it at that point. I don't care.
I have to really watch myself because I try to be really respectful around my parents because they hate it, and so I try to watch my language.
I swear at least 20 to 30 times a day, especially at Winterhawks games where officiating sucks. We won though.
Yeah.
Now my teenage son, when he's playing a shooter like Call of Duty,
versus like a sailor.
I'm gonna get better at think before I speak. I don't know. Everyone makes a big deal out of it. I don't care. I don't care if I swear. Obviously, I can't do it on the air.
Yes, I just think that at some points and in some instances, it can make you look kind of trashy.
Well, yeah, I don't do it around people that are my boss. Well,
right. Well, no, we swear with our boss,
but my boss's boss, I don't swear in front of. So.
Right, like there's a time where it's like appropriate, and there's other times where it's not. Like I really have to get to know the person, really well. I remember that it's just like they have to be the first person to swear before I swear.
Yeah.
And then I'll swear so that they know that it's okay to swear around me, but then I pretty much let it go after that.
Yeah. I'm an adult.
I know.
I pay my bills. I'll swear if I want. 7:41. So what's the next word? So what's the word to text? It already aired on the air. Hopefully
it already
you were
played
listening.
on the air. We're not going to give it to you on the stream.
Yeah.
You have to listen.
You got to listen to the radio. And 2, I couldn't hear it, so I don't know.
We're talking to you.
I'm talking to you. Having the same conversation. Sometimes listening won't work, but trying to put yourself in others' shoes might help you understand as well as get to the great conversations. Having to talk back and forth might make the mind to see it complicated. And it's you being against them from personal experience. Mm-hmm. Talk it out.
I have no one to talk it out with except you.
You can talk it out. I'm like, we've done this. I know what your knee hurts. And if I asked that question every time, you would stop talking to me either way. So, like, what do you actually want? You can say what you want, but you don't want to.
Let's try conversing like two individuals.
All right, I'll pretend I don't know everything about you.
No, pretend that you do.
Okay.
Pretend like we're having a real conversation here.
All right.
I woke up this morning today, Nick, and the ankle that I sprained is just killing me.
What kind of killing you?
It's like, it feels like my tendons are super tight. Like I'm not able to stretch my foot. And like there's parts of my calf that if I push on it, it's like super sensitive.
Ugh, that sucks. Good thing you're going on treatment tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. But I'm worried that physical therapy is not actually going to do anything because I feel like I've been to physical therapy before and it never really does anything.
Well, you got to commit. It's not going to work if you don't want it to work. I'm sure the doctors know what they're doing. There's a whole industry about it. I would just trust. But the physical
therapist isn't a doctor.
Yeah, but there's an industry based on the physical therapy. Like your doctor said you need it. This is what you get. So make sure you put your all into it. And I think it'll start to feel a little better.
I'm a little nervous to go see the guy, though, because he was very chatty on the phone. And I feel like I'm going to end up having to talk to him for an hour while I'm stretching. And that's super uncomfortable and awkward for me.
Well, just tell him about your ankle again. Really good conversation we're having here. Just have this conversation with your doctor. We're listening to you. The radio's down.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Brian.
What radio's down? Oh, like turning the radio down? You've turned it down? Brian, I can't help you. I wish I could, but I don't know the word.
Yeah. The school bus is here.
So if anybody heard it, you can listen on the Odyssey app. But if anybody heard it, yeah. Scale. What scale?
These guys just want to fix it. I know. It's
yeah, I'm very much that person. And like,
all right, tell me about something, and I'm going to explain. I'm going to show you what having a conversation is like from an empathetic
what's bothering me
person
today. Do I have any? My life's perfect. So,
true.
I woke up tired. I could use another cup of coffee.
Why do you think you're so tired?
I have no idea.
Did you sleep well?
Yeah, pretty much. I woke up once.
Did you go to bed late?
No, not particularly.
What time did you go to bed?
Like 11.
That's late.
For you.
What did you do the whole time while you were up?
Played on my phone.
Like what? What'd you play on your
phone? I don't know. Stuff.
What do you mean stuff? What did you?
Why are you asking me to say so damn questions? What are you writing a book?
Yeah, I know. That would pretty much go.
Nosy ass. Why are you asking so many questions?
Okay.
Porn. Not with her like laying in the bed next to me. That's weird.
Can I say something that might not be appropriate for Facebook?
Well, we're on Facebook, so I don't know. Facebook, what do you think? Sure.
I mean, we're all friends here, right?
Are we? These people are just getting to know us.
All right. So here's the
would
deal.
Brian approve?
You know what? I'm gonna just go for it.
All right. Well.
So
the boss watches. So
I know, and you know what? I think he'd get a kick out of this. I'm putting this through the boss filter.
Okay.
So there's this this mobile game that you play on your phone.
That I play?
Yeah, it's this tennis thing.
Yeah.
And because it's like a tennis thing, it's like a back and forth motion.
All right. I think I know where this is.
You have to slide like this.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yes.
And the other night, the bed was moving in like a rhythmic manner because we're married and we're sleeping next to each other, and because our separate beds haven't arrived yet, and I literally was like, "Are you kidding me?" Right next to me, and I turn over and I see you playing your tennis game, and I went, "Well, that seems about right."
Yeah. All right. Well, that's interesting.
Because like the whole bed was kind of like jerking forward because your arm.
I'm not
was
doing
going
it
like
that
this.
much.
And I was just like, my God, what is happening over there?
Playing solo
like,
tennis.
I know I have my CPAP machine on and I look like a sleeping angel, but at the end of the day,
I can't knock on your CPAP machine if I want something. So, have you tried offering a helping hand, or maybe recommend a hot soak for her ankle, or maybe offer to do some things around the house? No, we have our duties divided, and I do
everything, and Nick complains about it.
Exactly. That's how it works.
Nick goes, "Gosh, I wish this house was cleaner."
You've seen Married with Children. It's just like that.
Little aggressive on the phone tennis. That's what we're gonna call it from now on.
Phone tennis.
Got a little session of phone tennis in last night.
I gotta take a break. I'm gonna go play some phone tennis.
That sounds like a different game, though. I know. I was very like we just got into bed. Like, I'm not even asleep yet. Like, have some decency to be a little ashamed of it.
Well, I mean,
and then
I'm tired of asking for it. And you keep saying no.
I turn over and I'm like, oh, he's just playing tennis.
Every time I bring it up, you're like, oh, CPAP. And I'm like, all right, well, it's like I'm playing tennis by myself.
See, the thing is, I played a game of solo tennis all by myself earlier, and so I don't feel like playing doubles.
Yeah, exactly. I could not operate in your relationship. Why feel ashamed? Yeah, well, I mean,
I could not operate in your relationship.
Yeah, ditto, JS.
Pillow wall has stayed up.
Yeah, pillow wall's way up.
No, it works for us. It just sucks. Not for Nick though. He's very content.
I'm fine. I'm having a good life. I don't know what everybody's complaining about. My life's good.
Oh, you mean I feel ashamed? Oh no, I was just kidding with that. Like, no, that's not anything to be ashamed about. But I was just laughing because it was like, I literally was like, "Good night." Yeah. I was like, "Dang, like already? Tennis time." No, nothing's wrong with your relationship yet.
I thought you were gonna say because
although I could not have the weekly meetings. I couldn't. I would not do well in that scenario.
I 100% couldn't survive in your relationship, Jess, and that's fine. That's your relationship.
Just like you don't want to be in ours.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in yours.
So yeah, I played tennis, and I thought you were gonna say how I've been having a rough go of it lately. I've been losing.
Yeah, I know.
And it's been
you've been vocal about it.
Yes.
Because you'll just suddenly go, God, like, and
you
swear.
son of a.
And like I go, what? Oh my God, what? And you're like, my racket broke. Yeah. And I went, in your imaginary game?
Yes. It's not imaginary. It's an actual game. Weekly meetings can help you get a pulse on how each other's feeling. It's a good way to get feedback and offer to help each other. It is
great.
Yeah, it's great. I'm glad that works for you. We just tell each other when we have a problem.
If that's a good system for you, I think that's fine.
When I have a complaint, I just say it.
I just air it immediately. I don't wait for the weekly meeting. To me, it feels too structured.
I'm not gonna.
That I would feel weird about it. But then on the flip side, like I wonder if maybe like you cool down by the time the weekly meeting comes around.
Yeah.
And like you go, oh well, that didn't really bother me that much, I guess.
Yeah, and you get to like write down your thoughts and think about it.
Playing with your racket in your bed. Yeah, totally.
Big B sees my phone and responds, the phone. I tell him to shut up.
Yeah.
Quit playing with your racket in bed, and it works for you. Each their own.
Yeah. No, totally. I mean,
whatever makes y'all happy. I don't care.
Yeah. There's a different stroke for every folk.
word. And my forward stroke is the best stroke. Not so good on my backstroke.
Kathy says, I went to bed late. Kid and girlfriend came over and wanted to take us to take them out to dinner. Oh boy, they picked BJ's. We got home at 9. Bedtime is 7. Then he says that they're staying because they have a school meetup at 9:30. I said, you don't mind that we go to bed. Just make sure you lock the door when you leave. I said goodbye and good night and went to bed. I was dead tired. Apologies for having to go to BJ's.
Neat.
Don't ever get a salad at BJ's. The lettuce is
the caprese.
It's not a salad. That's just slices of cheese with balsamic on it.
I know.
And a side salad.
And there's little tomatoes.
Yeah, I remember I ordered a salad once from BJ's and I was like, never again. It was like brown and wilted. And
oh, really?
Like,
yeah.
Everything was all the heart of the lettuce. I was like, I can't eat this.
Gotta get the caprese.
Yeah, I know.
It's my jam. The Pazookies. JS. What is this?
That is true.
Stuff here. 750. Oh, this is where the dad joke's supposed to be.
Yeah, this is dad jokes.
Okay. All right, one sec. I love reading the internet, Kristen. They just did a new study that says 98% of the population in the U.S. is stupid. Not surprising.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I'm part of the other 5%.
Yeah. But it's true though.
It is.
98% is pretty high.
It sure feels like it sometimes,
really
doesn't it? So Hardy, the artist, got into a car accident in his bus over the weekend. So we're gonna give you an update on how he's doing. It gets significant injuries for a lot of people. So that's coming up in 6 minutes on New Country 99.5 The Wolf for the Married Morning Show. Nick and Kristen in the morning.
Kathy says, wow, my first time for the cool story, bro.
I know.
I had a chicken sandwich, which also warrants this.
Who said I had a chicken sandwich?
She said, well, tell me what else everybody else ate. And
you got a
then
twofer.
Get another.
I didn't have a salad. I had a chicken sandwich.
Last night we had a taco salad for dinner.
We did. How was that?
It was good.
Make Vicky blue again.
Angel.
I was gonna say something, Colleen, but I decided not.
She looked gorgeous. The dress was short.
Not as short as last year.
It was still pretty short.
It was pretty short though. But I was going nuts.
Breaking news from the newsroom. Nick, as a new dad, saw Kenzie's dress and immediately had thoughts. Nick, tell me, what were those thoughts?
Girl, you better put on some pants. Back to you.
That's pretty much it. She has long legs. I know.
I know, yeah. I'll put a picture up.
No,
but
she looks beautiful.
No, she looks great.
Um,
She's very thin.
I know.
Yeah. I was like, she's pulling it off.
Oh, I know.
Good for her.
Making it work.
I could not wear that dress.
Yeah, it would look very odd if I wore that dress. I was out a bit of a gut.
That's fine.
Even when I was thin. I look back now. I mean, don't you all look back now and you're like, God, I hated myself at that point in my life and I would give anything to go back.
Yeah.
I looked at myself from like senior year of high school. I was like, I thought I was so fat. I was like a size 6. I'm like, what's that like?
That's
past Kristen.
That's society.
Like, you should have like been living it up. And I wasn't.
Same. Hey, it's spoopy season. Do you have any spoopy stories? We don't that I know of.
Yeah.
I can think of. However, it is also Extra Life season.
That's true.
So I am going to start my Extra Life push, and I checked today, and this still exists. Let's see where this is. Hey, guys.
Hey, look.
Extra Life.
Extra Life.
So once a year, I play video games for 24 hours with the rest of the country and raise money for our local Children's Miracle Network Hospital. This year, I'll be doing it on November 6th, 24 hours of straight gaming, and it all goes to Dornbecker. Last year, I raised $6,000. This year, I'm hoping to race 3. It's been a hard year. But if I can get to 6 again, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's see, are you? No, and then this will buy my video game. This is pretty cool. So I'm glad that I have all this still. I don't have to rebuild it. Thank God. But every Saturday, right? Want to do Saturday? Every Saturday, we're going to do something different leading up to it. So starting this Saturday, we're going to do one of several things. Kristen is going to have a craft night on one of those nights. So if you'd like to join Kristen's crafting, you can do so. Okay. She'll tell you, I don't know, how do we want to set that up?
Like,
we'll pick a date.
I think we did like we did last time. Like ahead of time, I'll post like some of the stuff that I'm going to be making and the like ingredient list, or like the ingredient list is weird. The supply list.
Yeah.
And you can craft along with me. If not, it'll just be me making stuff.
Yeah, so you can watch her craft, and then she'll be selling eggs, like the golden eggs.
Yeah, we'll do that again this year.
These golden eggs. Hello, golden eggs. And then
a lot of them are missing.
Every $20 you donate, you get to crack an egg open for prizes or punishments.
Yeah. 11 and 18 are missing.
I can turn them back on.
Yeah.
So that'll be one of these Saturdays. I'm also gonna do a wing challenge. I think I've decided. I think Kristen, you're gonna join me on that. If anybody here wants to join me as well, the progressively hotter wings. So every donation of a certain amount will get us on to the next wing.
Yeah.
And then we'll see. By the end of it, we'll die. And then I'm gonna reach out to Sean from Free for All and see if he wants to do something with me for like a game show night. And then we have the egg chucking. You're going to be throwing eggs at me for every donation, and if you hit something on my body, they get to pick a prize. They get that envelope with a prize in it. So lots of prizes this year, lots of things for you to win. All you got to do is donate. Plus, I am selling all 24 hours, or not selling, selling 24 hours to be nominated or to be sponsored by whatever you want to be sponsored by. So you can buy the 5 o'clock hour, and then that whole hour, I'll have a banner for you on the stream. And it'll have a message, whatever you want to say. So those are $100 an hour. If I can get that, I pretty much reach my goal.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Sponsorships. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, that's all starting this month, and join us for all kinds of fun. It'll be good times. And I haven't figured out what game I want to play for.
Yeah, that's what Olivia was asking, because last year, I guess, you played the Guardians of the Galaxy game.
That was fun. Yeah, and I beat it.
Are you doing anything with JS?
I thought about it. Oh yes. So if you want to do something, I'm always down to do something. But I thought that my halfway, or if I reach my goal of 3,000, then I will do a mix stream like JS does.
Yeah, so Nick will be DJ Nick.
I will be DJ Nerdy One. I'll put on the DJ Nerdy One hat, and I will mix like JS. It's not going to be nearly as good.
No, it's not going to be good at all, because it's been forever since you actually mixed.
I turned on... I had to use it this weekend at the Winterhawks game.
Yeah.
And I turned it on and I plugged it in. I was like, all right, let's go. And I was like, I don't remember what any of these buttons do.
Yeah, I know, because you never do it, you know? Like, you don't ever DJ.
I was so lost on my program and like music, and I was like wait a minute, wait. So I have to turn that on. I'm like, how do I do this again? So yeah, I was very lost. So I'll prepare for this, but it's been quite a while since I mixed, and I wasn't really good at it when I did it. But it'll be fun for you guys. And then during that, you can donate for song requests.
Yes.
I have everything, and I don't care. Gots to be starting something. So that's the month of October. Welcome to the month of October, by the way. And I know it's the 3rd. Yeah, first day we've talked. All right. Break. Hold on one sec. Country singer Hardy got into an accident in his tour bus over the weekend that wasn't good.
No, so there was 4 people in the tour bus at the time. They had just performed at a music festival in Tennessee. We don't know the details of the bus crash yet.
Yes.
But all we know is everyone in the bus had significant injuries, and the bus driver is still in the hospital.
Yeah.
Hardy has been released and is back home at home. But he's going to be out for several weeks.
So they got to cancel a couple shows because he's recovering. Yeah.
We don't really know what kind of injuries he had. We don't know what happened, but I guess they're going to be releasing more information once the investigation is done. So it seems like it was a significant thing.
Yeah, it had to have been. They had to have been going more than 5 miles an hour. So like it didn't seem like. It seemed like everyone, to get hurt that much, it's an accident, a real accident, yeah.
Right. So we have all the details about it on our Facebook page and also thewolfonline.com. And, of course, we'll keep you updated and more that we know about the situation.
Exactly. If you want to help those affected by Hurricane Ian without flying to Florida, you can find out how in 8:05 at our Feel Good at 5 after on New Country 99.5 The Wolf. Here's John Party.
Angelica says, "Are you guys gonna have Winterhawks tickets like normal for the season to win?" I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah, right now we're kind of
Angelica, to
focused
be
on
honest.
Hardy. But maybe it'll be one of the prizes. Oh, no.
For what? Extra
For
Life?
Extra Life, yeah.
Are you buying Winterhawks tickets?
I could reach
Yeah,
out
the
and see.
the prizes I don't know what I'm gonna do with that yet. So.
Your ticker uses the wrong its.
Yeah, you do. It's not. It is triumphant return.
I get it.
And it's triumphant return. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Colleen. Everybody loves you. You're everyone's favorite kind of person on the internet.
I know they are the worst. Although I agree with you.
Bam! The beautiful thing about this ticker is that I can update that some gun immediately.
I know.
Look at that. I even put your right name in there. Congrats to Puppy Love 3 Colin.
I mean, number one fan. I think you are, Colin.
I think you are.
Just weird.
Tomorrow's senior discount day at my work. I'm looking forward to getting the hours, but not looking forward to getting yelled at by cranky seniors.
Is that a thing? Like, do you notice that? Well, first of all, what is it that you do, IME? And is it the seniors that are more cranky than anyone else? Because I imagine at this point, everybody's pretty cranky. Like,
Hi, Allie.
I feel like everyone's kind of complaining about something nowadays.
Oh, yeah. That's probably
Well, so we didn't talk about this, but like, so when we went to go see Return of the Jedi at the Oregon Symphony, there was the couple in front of us that were going in to the tickets. I don't know if you even remember. He's
the company in front. Wait.
There was the couple in front of us that were getting their tickets scanned, and they had like a cooler, and the guy's like, "Hey, can I see what's in the cooler?" And they opened it up, and it was like tons of food. And they were like, "I'm sorry, you can't bring food inside." And the lady was like, "It didn't say that on your website."
Oh, yes.
And they were like, "I think it is say it on the website. Like, I think you can't bring it in or whatever it is." And like she was impassioned, and like the guy was not buying it. You know, first of all, I don't know why you need like a whole bag full of food.
I felt the guy's pain. Though.
I know because
he was very much like,
"Oh, just throw it away."
Yeah, I was just like, all right.
And she was like, "I'm gonna be writing the manager, and I'm gonna figure I'm gonna let people know it needs to be updated on your website. I specifically looked." And he was just very much like, "Oh, can we just go?"
Yeah, it was a bag of food, like a whole bag.
It was a whole bag of food.
I was like, "What'd you bring?"
And then they had to throw it away or whatever, and she was still complaining about it inside. And
it's like we're gonna call a manager.
Yeah, and she was still complaining about it. And they weren't like seniors; they were a little older, I would imagine. But
no, they were like 50, if that.
Yeah, but I was just kind of like. I mean, at what point are you able to bring in an entire bag of food? Like, where can you do that? Not anywhere, really.
Definitely not Star Wars Orchestra.
Yeah, I mean, it was the symphony.
Yeah.
Like, why are you bringing in a full buffet? Like, it just seemed kind of like, I don't know.
IME says some people don't have smartphones but still want the digital coupon discounts.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Get your smartphone, bro. That's what it's an incentive. Sorry, we're incentivizing our downloads, and that's why you get a discount. If you didn't download it, you don't get a discount.
Yeah.
I'm sure they love that. I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy was very much like, I don't know, lady, just throw it away.
Yeah,
you can't bring
he's
it
some
in.
hourly employee just scanning tickets. He's like, "Look, you can't bring in food. We sell some things, but we don't want Chinese food all over our floor."
Yeah,
right?
You gotta clean
that. Can you get yourself together for a second?
Eat it now.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They could have just got out of line and ate their food. It was like a half an hour until it started.
Yeah.
All right, I would have definitely gone all right, cool. Then I'm just gonna
if it was
I'm gonna eat
tasty,
this right here in the corner. Then I'm hungry.
Or
I'm only
go back
bringing
to
it.
your car and put it in there.
Yeah, I'm only bringing it if I'm starving anyway.
Right.
And if I did, I'm like, oh well, I'm just gonna eat it now then. Yeah. Not my circus, not my monkeys.
Agreed.
Yep. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we didn't talk about that. That's right. That was very awkward.
I know. I just I felt bad for her because you see the two people at complete odds. Neither one of them was budging.
Yeah.
And she was very much like, well, as long as if I keep complaining, eventually he's going to give in.
Yeah.
Because the squeaky door always gets oil or whatever the saying goes. And he was just like, no, you're not bringing it in. You're just not bringing it in. So.
And she looked to her husband and he's like,
yeah, he was not supportive.
I guess we throw it away then. Yeah.
All right.
It's poor guy. And then the lines backing up because it's the only way in. And we're
just
like
pressure of oh, we're the ones backing up the line.
I could see his face. Like, oh no.
I know.
Oh no, not again. Not again. If you wanted to go to a picnic, go to the park.
I know.
It's true. Those people are fun. But then there's places I didn't know I could bring food in. And I'm like, oh, damn, I didn't know I could bring food.
It's true.
Yeah. I hate that. Like what? We went to Monster Trucks. And like the person in front of me like emptied their pockets with like chips and bag and like
they had like a
and,
whole
like,
thing.
go on ahead. I was like, I didn't know we could bring snacks.
I know.
I would have much preferred bringing my own snacks.
By the way, we got royally ripped off. Like,
What?
we had fun at Monster Truck Live, all right? Like the Hot Wheels Monster Truck Live when it came to town. We're totally going to do it again. I'm not knocking them.
I'm not doing it.
But we bought Lily a little like monster
Oh,
truck,
yeah.
and we went to Target over the weekend, and we saw that exact same monster truck for half off.
And
I was like,
not half off, half the price.
half the price.
Like it was $5.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it wasn't on sale.
Wasn't on sale
it
or
was
discount.
just $5 at the store, and we paid $10. I was like, oh,
Well,
that's why we don't have any money, Nick.
they get you.
We got to shop around our monster trucks.
Yeah. So now we know when Lily likes something at a place, it was like, all right, we can get it online for much
first,
cheaper.
yeah.
I brought a purse full of snacks to Monster. Yeah.
I
See?
did too, actually. But Nick
Oh,
didn't,
but for Lily.
Nick didn't realize it, but it was all like
Yeah.
fruit snacks and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
not good snacks. Hold on one sec. If you want to help those affected by Hurricane Ian but don't know how, here's one way.
So Hurricane Ian was that powerful Category 4 hurricane that wreaked havoc in Florida. I'm sure you're still hearing about it on the news because it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But people in the Pacific Northwest are helping out. We wanted to spotlight them. So the American Red Cross Cascades region has about 40 people that are helping right now, in addition to people all over the country. So here's the demand. So the Red Cross at last estimate said that they had about 120,000 people in Florida shelters, and the organization is already stretched really thin with like all other natural disasters.
Yeah.
So they're looking for volunteers. If you've got free time on your hands, this means something to you, go and please volunteer. You get like a little bit of a training seminar, and then
Yeah.
you get put to action. Now, I understand that that's a lot to ask from people, especially we're all working extra hours nowadays.
Yeah.
So if you can't volunteer, one way you can help, donating blood is always a big thing after a natural disaster.
Yeah.
Or you can give a cash donation. So you can text Ian, which is IAN, to 1-800-RED Cross to donate $10.
Okay.
And I think they have an option of like you can give once or you can give monthly, whatever it is that you choose to do.
Okay.
And your money's going to go to a good use because early damage estimates are over $100 billion.
Wow. Yeah. It's the ocean basically took over Florida.
Yeah,
That's
it,
what
like,
happened.
swallowed
It's
some
crazy.
towns.
Yeah.
And you know, I always say this, and it's always true. Like these natural disasters always hit the people that can't afford to like help themselves. So if you have extra money and you feel like donating, that's a great cause. To feel good in your home, visit ClausenHeating.com.
I learned a tough lesson this week, everyone, as a parent. I am not a TV dad, and TV dads are fake.
Yep.
I tried to have a TV dad moment with our daughter Lily, and it did not go as planned. Hear the whole story at 8:20 on New Country 99.5 The Wolf. Here's Thomas Rhett. Plus, don't forget your chance to win Jelly Roll tickets at 7:35. 8:35.
Yes.
Damn it.
8:35.
Damn it! I thought I was slick getting that in there. I was like, oh, the boss is gonna like this. All he's gonna hear is 7:35.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, sorry.
Nick, why are you so bad at your job? Like, shut up.
Why are you so bad at your
I
job?
don't know,
I
but
would like to know.
The checks keep getting donated into my
It's very
account though, so
confused.
if you got a problem with it, stop sending the checks.
So Angelica says, I go prepared to those things. I bought a monster truck toy in my purse. I brought snacks. We recently went to the circus. I did the same thing, saved about $35 to $40 in extras alone. I bought face stickers to avoid face painting. I bought glow necklaces to avoid buying glow necklaces. I bought my own clowns' noses so they tried
Wow.
selling. Good for you. Dang. You are like prepared in a level that I would not be. Good for you.
Oh snap! Now you're gonna have to make a separate overlay just for vertical red bar so you can fix it. I know. I don't care. I don't care. I got to double overlay it to make that work out, and that's just not gonna happen. Not today. Wait.
Today,
Actually,
ticker Satan.
yeah, I need that bar.
Angelica's supermom. Agreed.
but I
You're
don't-
way more prepared
but
than
I
I
don't
am.
need that. But I
I'm
need
still
that bar.
figuring this whole parenting thing out. She's like perfected it. She's on level 4. I'm struggling to get in a beating the boss on level 1.
If I do this, that works. Huh? Where's it gonna go? It goes behind it. It's fine. It's fine.
It's all Nick's gonna focus on
No,
for the
it's
next
not
20
fun.
minutes. I'm gonna have to carry this whole stream because Nick's gonna be desperately trying to fix it.
Sucks.
Yeah. So, anyways, Nick, what are you planning on doing today?
Fixing a ticker. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna box it off. I'm gonna extend the bottom here so that the ticker's on the bottom row, and then it just exists there, and then that's where the line stops. That's what you're gonna get. Really, Andrew. Anyway, it's fine. I just started the ticker today. All right, back off. Back off, Allie. Ain't nobody got time for you. These levels are hot. Hot levels. That's fine. Sure, it's fine. It's probably not fine. Anyway, I was the same way with Ken's when she was little. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
they're super
learning.
Prepared. Yeah, I'm definitely not prepared.
Yeah, we bring snacks everywhere, which I always feel bad about. But I have a daughter that wants snacks, so back off.
Angelica says, "Thanks, guys. I definitely try. Being a single parent, I can't afford much, so I try to make the experience as special as possible, knowing that I can't spend a lot at the places."
Yeah, so I want to go to the circus. Now that you posted about the circus, and they had like all the superheroes there. I was like, dude, we gotta go to the circus.
What circus?
Yeah, I don't know what circus she was
well,
at
I
this
saw
weekend.
that you went to the circus,
Yeah.
Angelica, but like, what? I haven't seen anything about a circus.
Yeah, they had like Superman, like lifting stuff. They had Wonder Woman and stuff. I'm like, Lily, we
Really?
get a kick out of that. You're gonna get what you're gonna get.
Great.
Don't get me wrong, my kids still ask for stuff, and we started to have a discussion about gratitude.
Yeah.
I did the same thing with 6 kids. They were chow hounds, but save so much money.
See, that's the thing is like I can be as prepared as possible, but Nick is an open wallet when it comes to Lily. If she even is sort of delighted about something, he buys it for her. And case in point is we went to the Lantern Festival in Portland, and this was like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And you like lay on a blanket, you decorate lanterns, you kind of just spend the afternoon together. Nick was like, "Well, I'm gonna walk around and see if there's any food," and I was like, "Okay," because there was like food trucks and we were all kind of hungry or whatever. He came back with no food and about 40 different light up things. There was like a light up watch, there was a light up wand, there was like a light up necklace,
balloon.
there was a balloon, and I was like, "What the hell happened?" And he's like, "I went over to the tent where they had like flashy light stuff, like the cheap stuff."
Because all the food was like 80 people deep.
Yeah, it was like there was a lot of people or whatever. So he's like, I spent like it was like $55 on all of this glow stuff, and I was like, "Oh my god, what are you doing?" And like she
the bubble machine. Yeah.
she had the bubble machine. She immediately broke the wand in the car, and then was devastated. She broke it, and like it was just a mess. So
yeah, I've tried to get better about it, but I'm not.
Like he'll go to the store and he just comes back with something. So I've had to ban like you can't buy her anything until like Santa comes, basically.
I know.
You know,
sucks.
Like
I just wanted to have nice things.
I know, but she's 3.
I know.
Everything she gets is nice.
I know, but like you can't spoil her at this age.
Yes, you can.
You can, but when she gets older, I can knock that out of her.
Yeah, but like she's already going, "Where's my new toy?" Like immediately after getting something, and it's just like everything that comes in the mail. She goes, "Is that for me?" And I go, "No, it's not for you. Like other people get stuff in this house, you know."
But she's so happy. She likes opening stuff.
I know, but
she loves little toys. And she likes the toys that I like, so it's like a shared experience. So when I would get her cars and stuff, like I want to, like a cars are $1. I'm like, I can get you a car every time I go anywhere. I can get you a car.
I know,
but we have too many cars.
300 cars. Like I'm not even kidding.
Well, those are mine.
I know, but like she plays with them like they're hers, and it's just like I can't. Like everybody that like knows Lily ends up buying her cars to something, and it's like I have enough. I'm enough. I've had it. I'm done with the cars. She has enough. Thank you, Lori, for the cars.
Morning, Marcus. Podcast Bo, Big Mama, and Reba are looking at the house.
All right.
We're waiting, lady. Go feed your cows. Yes, silly goose. Everything she gets, she gonna break it. She only 3.
It's true.
Brandy does that too.
No, you're fine, Lori. She says, "Oops, my bad." No, you're fine. It's totally fine. She loved the little present. It's just she's 3, so she'll play with it for a day and a half, and then she's like, "Where's my new thing?" And then because Nick is Nick, there's always a new thing. And so she's used to like, I played with that for 3 hours. Where's something new I can play with? And it's like, no.
Well, when we go to the store, it's hard. Yeah, especially when she comes with me. Like, because last time she was like, she grabbed the car off the thing, And she's like, "Oh, I like a new car." And I was like, "No, you don't get a new car, only if you're good. So if you listen
But
to
see,
me,
that's the thing is, but
if you listen to me throughout the whole time we're here, you can have the car." And she says, "Okay," and then she holds the cart.
she's
a good girl.
rarely good.
She's a good girl.
And then you gotta give it to her. Yeah, because we go to Target and she'll be like, she'll just start putting stuff in the cart, and I go, "No, honey," like,
Yeah.
And then I'll say stuff like, she'll say, "Well, because I always do the like, do you want this or do you want this? You get one, pick one."
Yeah, because she'll pick a bunch of stuff,
Yeah,
and then it comes
I'll
down
say
to
like, you can have one thing or whatever, and now it's like she goes, "Well, which one can I have?" And I go, "No, you don't get any of them." She goes, "Why not?" And I go, "Because you have enough stuff at home." And she goes, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
It's not like she has some fit or anything, so just say
No, she doesn't have a fit. I just want her to be happy.
She's a crow, attracted to shiny objects. It's
Imagine the
true.
fun she'll have when she plays traffic jam on the freeway, though. Exactly. She has all the cars.
She has
Traffic
3
jam.
huge bins full of just like Hot Wheels toys.
Those are mine.
I
She
know,
has-
but they're
She
hers
has a
now.
box.
Quit saying they're yours.
No, they're
not.
mine.
They haven't been yours for many years.
They're mine.
And like,
Mine.
and even now, I have
put
to
it on your
to
side.
remind her that they're not hers, because she'll say like, she'll grab something and she'll go, "Mine," and I go, and I'll take it back
Yeah.
and I go, "This is actually not yours. This is Daddy, and he's letting you borrow it."
Yeah, I go, "You're renting stuff, kiddo. Nothing you own. You own nothing." Tell her I see you really like that. We should add it to the Christmas list.
I had that
do
discussion
too,
with her yesterday, Olivia, because she was watching something on TV and she said, "Oh, I want that." And I said, "Well, we need to tell Santa about it." And I go, "What are other things that you would like to tell Santa about? What are some things you'd like for Christmas?" And she's like, "A rainbow lightning McQueen." And I said, "No, like stuff that Santa can buy you."
Yeah. Well,
Santa and the elves
Santa
are
makes
gonna
things,
outsource this
Kristen.
year to Amazon.
Yeah. No, yeah. She does that. She'll go, "Oh, I want that," and I go, "Oh, well, maybe someday you'll get it." That's all it takes.
Oh, I know. She doesn't really care.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
I'm not.
It was a small pop-up. It was totally low-budget circus. Everything was cash only. Isaac got a ticket about a month in advance from school, and it had a picture of a transformer on it. And that's what enticed him to want to go most. It was to see
The Transformer.
Oh yeah, and then he like took a picture off to the side, which they hate.
Oh yeah, because you don't want to pay
Yeah.
for the price.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Which, I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. Like,
What?
I get why they charge $10 to take a picture with them, but like, it's kind of like, bro,
I don't get that.
they're
Yeah,
trying to. I mean, they're trying to make their money too. So
I know, but your only talent is that you bought a costume that looked like Transformer.
it was a pretty cool transformer costume. It was like 6 feet.
Yeah, they
7 feet
want
tall.
$10 for a photo. You must
Yeah.
be out your mind.
When are you gonna run into Bumblebee again? If I paid $10 to see a transformer, like, all right, transform.
Yeah,
Let's see it.
I'll wait.
Oh, you can't? $5.
3.
Thank you. Just stand there.
By the
And-
way, I'm thinking of planning a birthday party for Lily this year. Who wants to come?
Nobody.
If I invite you guys, will you guys come?
You have to
Or
send
haven't.
invites and they gotta get RSVPs and
I
stuff.
know. I got to get on that. I'm going to get on that today. I'm going to book a place.
I tricked my little brother into going on a roller coaster once. I told him it was a candy shop. He got in line and couldn't get out. That's funny. Me and Piper are in, says Lori.
Okay.
Yeah, so what are we gonna do? Do we know?
So I was thinking, because my original thought was I will just rent a bounce house and everyone will just come over here.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it and I was like, oh, it's going to be winter. And like,
Yes.
I've only lived here for 3 years and I'm still not super like,
Every winter's been different.
yeah, like I still don't know what's happening with it. And
Yeah.
so I thought, you know what, maybe it's easier to just have it at a place.
Yeah.
And so I haven't decided on the place yet. I gotta call around and see like what places are available. But probably one of those like indoor play places
Yeah.
where we can go and like,
Because
she
we have
can
to
hang
invite.
out.
We don't have to, but we're probably gonna invite her daycare class.
Yeah, so we'll
So-
invite like her classmates and stuff like that. And I don't know them. I have never met any of the parents from their
And they're
class.
not coming
and
over my house.
And if they all show up, I'm not going to be like prepared to entertain all the kids. So that's
Yeah.
why it's like, I'll just go to a place.
But I guess this is how we get to know people.
no, I know
Yeah.
this is how we get to know people, and I hope that people come because I want to get to know people.
Marcus, you got a
Um,
kids?
But
'Cause you can't just show up.
but yeah, like her birthday is December 7th, and so I'm looking at like that Saturday.
Yeah,
as,
somewhere
like-
around that weekend.
Yeah, somewhere in there. I don't know where it's going to be, but it's all going to come down to like what's available for me to book because it's kind of last minute.
Yeah, so we should book it now.
I know that's why
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm going to book it.
So yeah, if you're willing, we're gonna have it, and we'll invite you. So
Yeah, at
let's-
least stop by, say hi or whatever.
Yeah. We'll tell Sean. I don't think he's on here, but I haven't seen Sean. We'll invite Sean. And Dinah.
Yeah, for sure.
Crash into your place, May. When Kathy Power? Oh, there. You guys have to have kids too. Sorry, you guys can't come. We'll send you the address.
That would be fun though if you guys want to come.
Yeah,
out.
you guys can come. I don't care.
Lily's birthday.
It'll be nice that we don't have to watch anything. Like we can just kind of like she's old enough so we can just go play.
I know.
It's nice.
And if there's other kids there, then like she'll want to play with them instead of playing with us. So.
Yeah. Did your light die?
Sorry. Oh no, yours is still going. You just can't see it. Oh, there it is. Our wedding anniversary is the same day as Lily's birthday.
Duh. It's also D-Day, or so it's like not D-Day. It's
Yeah, it's
Pearl Harbor Day.
Is it?
Yeah. D-Day was different.
Look. It's just how the dice roll.
Well, she dropped a bomb in Mom's belly. That's for sure.
Stop. That's very offensive.
That is kind of offensive.
Yeah, like
You're right.
very offensive.
Yeah, you're right.
Watch your mouth.
I was just trying to relate to it. But
I know,
guess,
but
yeah.
please don't.
But Pearl Harbor was, yes, a tragedy.
Yeah,
American tragedy.
please don't.
No offense. Not D-Day, that's my birthday.
What are you guys watching on TV that's good? Because I feel like lately all we've been watching is really terrible. And
We just watched Dahmer.
Dahmer was fantastic, but that's old news.
It was like 2 days ago.
Could this yuck please go away? 14 days of this crap. Oh, yeah, because you're still sick.
No,
from
you
COVID.
deserve it. Universe says you deserve it.
The universe says
For JS. The universe is letting you know something. I went to fill my water. Is there a party? Yes.
Yeah.
On patrol live for Boogie and I. What the hell does that mean?
What's going on? JS, are you all right?
I already gave Lori Lily's gift just in case. What? What gift? No gifts.
Yeah.
We just talked about how she can't.
Again,
you can't buy her
she
anything.
just has a ton of stuff.
Stop buying her stuff.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna buy it, Star Wars. She loves Star Wars.
Make it a book.
Especially action figures. Yes, what shows we were watching? Oh, that's the name of a show. On Patrol
I
Live.
think I will end you. Is that what it is?
Well, that was for the "You Deserve It" comment, I'm sure. All right, what's that? TV dads are fake. I tried to be a TV dad this weekend, and it did not go how they say it goes in the shows and the movies.
Yes, you wanted to have your Uncle Phil like Fresh Prince moment where you sit down, you have a heart to heart,
Yeah.
really impart your wisdom from the many years you've lived on this planet.
I've been like waiting for this day.
And you have a big complaint that nobody listens to you in the house because I'm
Yes.
your wife, Lily is our daughter, and whenever you say something, I have to be honest, you kind of mumble. When you're on the radio,
Yeah.
like you put on a little bit more enthusiasm, so I understand what you're saying.
Yes.
Once the microphones are turned off, it's all like.
Yeah, I'm
And I
not
go,
loud.
"What?
Yeah, I'm not a
What?"
loud person. And I have this weird thing with my voice. I feel like I'm making this up, but I'm pretty sure it's true. That when I talk into microphones outside of this microphone,
Yeah.
my voice blends with the world.
And nobody could hear you.
Nobody hears anything.
And you're always saying that Lily doesn't understand you and she doesn't hear you. And we caught audio evidence of it this weekend.
Yeah, so here's me trying to be super dad.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, what happened?
I spilled.
That's okay, sweetie. Accidents happen.
Why did accidents happen?
Well, Lily, that's how we learn. When accidents happen, we have to take a step back and ask ourselves, what did we do that caused this? And then we try not to do that again in the future. You understand?
What, Daddy?
Did you hear anything I just said?
Did you say something?
Never mind. Did you say something?
I was out at Union Gospel Mission doing their Operation Overcoat, and I get this text message, just like all caps. Nobody listens to me in this house.
I'm
I
tired
just
of having all
responded
this
with,
knowledge.
What?
What happened? So, like, it was my Batman moment. It was the, like, why do we fall, Bruce? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. I've been holding on to these. I'm waiting for the age when she comes to me for advice and I can do this. And I thought this was my moment. Apparently, premature.
What?
Oh, I hate
Were you saying something?
Anyway, listen and hear this. We're going to start giving away Jelly Roll tickets. Find out how you can win coming up at 8:35 on New Country 99.5 The Wolf.
Ha ha. Ha ha. All right, so I love selective hearing. Hello, Aphrodite.
Hello.
Venus 12.
Aphrodite and Venus. Interesting.
You should watch Orphan Black. I've heard that's good.
Oh yeah.
I finished The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. And how did you feel about that?
My manager asked if he could clone me, and then he said, "That reminds me, you should watch Orphan Black."
Oh, is it because of the I love those, like, Marcus. I love those Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix.
You loved them?
They're my guilty pleasure. I like that kind of crap television, like Riverdale. Not anymore. I stopped watching it many years ago when they jumped the fence or jumped the shark.
Yeah, when he
But-
became a boxer, I was like, I'm out.
When a 16-year-old opened up a speakeasy and started making mob deals, I was like, I think I'm out.
I feel like this is the stretch.
I feel like this isn't the normal high school I went to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good until it just like immediately wasn't good. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but it was cute in
The first season was
it
was
was
cute.
like good, yeah. Like the first season, I was like, okay, all right, I can see where this
I'll
is
take
going.
that it's a darker Sabrina.
Yeah,
That's
the
fine.
second season, I was like, okay, it's weird that, like, you know, a witch with like multiple powers is like really concerned about boys. But
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
cool.
we're doing the love interest.
Oh, we're
thing,
just
huh?
we're just
Okay.
talking about Sabrina trying to hook up,
I
and
guess
then like the
that's
third
high
season, I was
school.
like, what's happening?
That's high school. Oh, she's the devil now. Okay. All right.
Oh, she's the queen of the underworld. What's going? And she cloned herself.
and
I
then
just-
into season 3, she's like, she's the devil, and you're like, where do you go from here?
Right,
Like
like,
she's
it's
gone.
just-
she's
yeah,
reached maximum witchitude.
right.
like-
and then
Same with
the
Supernatural.
ending was just like, oh well. I mean, I don't even know how Supernatural ended, because
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Supernatural season 10, like they fixed God.
Yeah,
they're like,
They were
oh,
on the hunt for God
They
for a lot of it.
yeah,
and,
they
like,
found God.
They found him.
God made peace with the world and was like, all right, I'm out. And they're like, all right, well, that's the end, right? What could you
Well,
do?
they kept getting renewed,
Yeah.
and every year the writers are like, "All right, I'm going to write this to be the most epic end of the season or end of the show ever." And then every year they got renewed, and they went, "Crap, what are we going to do now?
Where do we go from here? We
I
get
can't
God.
do
Now they did,
anything more supernatural than God. Like, what am I
Yeah.
supposed to do?"
they did Next Dimension, where everybody that died already was still
Oh,
alive.
the dimension thing was just. I was out after that.
Fun fact: Venus, despite being a planet, is another name for Aphrodite. Aphrodite is the goddess of love.
So you named yourself Venus? Or
Aphrodite. 12.
12.
Because of the
clone.
clones. Yep. But I also scarred him. I said, "Do you really want more
Scared.
me's running around?" That was good.
Have you gotten a chance to watch Hell of a Cruise on Peacock? Highly recommended. No, we don't have Peacock, May, and we're not going to get it. In fact, we're getting rid of a lot of our streaming. We're watching Andor on Disney Plus because of Nick, because he loves Star Wars. Both of us agree that
It's terrible.
it's terrible, and God, why are we watching this? But we sort of feel like it might lead to something that we might not understand later.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the one episode about the Mandalorian. I don't want to miss that.
Yeah, and then what else were we watching that I was like, can we stop watching this? Oh shoot, what was it? Oh, okay, House of Dragons. So I didn't want to watch the whole like prequel to Game of Thrones because I loved Game of Thrones. It was good until it wasn't. You know, that whole chestnut. The show's amazing until they're like, oh, we're amazing, and then the last season is
Yeah.
always garbage.
We should bring in new writers, and we go, why?
No, it's garbage. And so this is like all like the prequel. It's all about like the House Targaryen or whatever, like the dragon people.
Yeah,
And
which were
boy,
interesting while the show was going
yeah,
on.
like out of context and without Daenerys, it's just like why do we care about any of this? And like it doesn't have any of the epic stuff. Like Game of Thrones, remember when like the Red Wedding happened? That's all
Yeah.
anybody would talk about the next day. Oh my god, did you watch Game of Thrones last
But that
night?
was
It
like second
insane.
season, though.
It was
so.
crazy. I can't believe the first season they kill off the main character. Like nobody's safe.
Yeah,
It's like every episode, nobody dies in the House of Dragons. Like zero
Yeah.
people die,
it's gone back to being a regular show
It's
where
just a
everybody,
show,
yeah,
and,
where we know
like-
who's gonna die.
and
Yeah.
it's like, oh well, no name guy over there is gonna die because they're not gonna kill off the main character, and it's like that's what happens. It's like
Yeah.
who cares?
Like at this point in Game of Thrones, the king would have been assassinated.
oh, it'd be like a whole
episode
new cast.
two.
It would be a
Episode
whole
two.
new cast by now.
Yeah, episode 2, they would have ganked him. Like,
Yeah.
we'd have figured it out. Witchitude, is that a thing? It is now.
It is, and we're creating it.
Trademark, copyright. Have you had a chance to watch Hell of a Cruise on Peacock?
Yeah, I
Highly
know. I
recommend.
just read that.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
I'm canceling all the things.
Yeah, we already said.
It ended with 2 Sabrinas, one the Queen of Hell,
Yeah.
and the other a normal teen and a normal mortal.
I know
wolf.
she cloned herself and stuff.
Wow. Where do we go from here, guys?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just sort of feel like all these people grabbing at straws. Like, we don't need another Star Wars show. We don't need another Game of Thrones. Like,
Yeah, just let us have the Mandalorian. Just do it more. Like, if you would have spent all the time just doing the Mandalorian instead of 9 other shows between the 2 shows,
Well, you liked Obi-Wan, so you can't.
it's fine.
It was better than I thought it was going to be.
But exactly, yeah. It
But
could have been a
Andor-
one shot.
And/or my expectations was incredibly low,
But
and
still
they
so low.
have been met, and then some.
Yeah, Obi-Wan should have been like a 2-hour movie. It would have been great
I get that.
if they would have just had the journey, the capture, and then him fighting Vader.
Sure, but they need those click-throughs. They need
I
the
know.
weekly
They need that
check-ins.
sub. Yeah, I don't like it.
I know, and now Netflix is going to start doing that, and it's like, come on, man. That's why I have Netflix, is to binge watch stuff.
Yeah, be different, Netflix. Let us binge.
If I wanted to watch Dahmer in all one sitting, I could have. Don't make me wait.
Don't you dare.
But they're not going to do it for Stranger Things.
Yeah, well, they shouldn't do it for anything. Hold on
I
one second.
know.
Jelly Roll sold out in 3 minutes. If you don't know who Jelly Roll is, this is Jelly Roll. He's a singer, and he's very popular. And like I said, we had the show. We brought the show here. It's a Wolf show, and he sold out in 3 minutes. And now we have tickets to give away this Saturday and all day today.
Yeah, so today is the big day. So every 35 after, and if you are looking at the time right now going, hey, it's 8:31.
Yeah.
That's very close to 8:35. You are absolutely right. So starting at 7:35 this morning and then going until 7:35 tonight,
Yes.
you're going to be listening for a word, and you take that word and you text it to 20357 for your chance to win Jelly Roll tickets.
And that's happening all week long. So not
Yes.
just today, tomorrow as well. And then if you just don't like to text, you're like, nah, I got fat fingers. I don't like it.
I have a BlackBerry still, and
Yeah.
I'm not getting rid of it, even though I think you can still text on a
I
BlackBerry.
don't think you can anymore.
I don't think they have the service anymore.
Yeah. So you can join me this Saturday. I'm going to be at Cricket Wireless in Portland. You can find the address at thewolfonline.com. I'll be there from 11 to 1 and having tickets to Jelly Roll every 15 minutes that I'll be giving away. So
We're going to get you into this show.
Yes.
We're going to get you there, but you might have to listen for the word and text it in. So again, it's 8:32 right now.
It is.
We're ticking forward to 8:35. Make sure you're listening.
how long is the average song, Kristen?
It's about 3.5 minutes.
Let's see. 3.5 plus
Hmm.
2. What could be happening after Bailey Zimmerman falling in love? I don't know. This guy didn't read the criminal handbook. Find out the dumb reason he gets caught in Hold My Beer at 8:45 on New Country 99.5 The Wolf with a Merry Morning Show. Nick and Kristen in the morning. All right, so Brian, if you're still here,
Everybody, if you want to hear the
Turn your radio on.
Turn us off. Listen to the radio. Bye, Angelica. Gotta go home. Take care of us.
or you know, I'll listen and I'll give you the word if you want to do that.
You won't remember that.
I'll try. I'll do my best. You might have Peacock free with your cable service.
We'll have to look.
I don't
I'm
want
very interested in checking it out, May. And
Are
then
you? What's it about?
It's about the people that got stuck on the cruise ship.
Oh
the
yeah,
pandemic.
yeah, that's right.
We also started watching Eat the Rich on Netflix, which is about the
Oh yeah,
GameStop scandal, about how people like took on the hedge funds and stuff.
yeah.
After episode 1, I still have no idea how a hedge fund works, how a
Yeah.
short sale works. Like they're talking about like lending out.
Yeah, it's like you borrow. It's like
Shares.
you're borrowing this and then you sell it. I'm like, but if you give it like,
Like I
But-
don't understand
yeah.
it at all. So
which is why we're not rich.
I'm kind of like,
But I'm
is
on
that a good thing? Or not?
Team GameStop right now. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've always been like, yeah, eat the rich. So
I don't know how I feel about it because it's like people intentionally messed up the system. But it's like
Yes.
that's our right to do that, and like you can't be like mad at people if all of a sudden
Yeah.
people decide that they want to mess something up.
well,
But
they
it's-
do it all the time to help them get more rich, and so
Right.
now the people that aren't rich messed with them
right
because you take money from us. Like you're rich because of us, and now we're rich because of you. So
possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it yet. I haven't gotten through the whole
I
thing.
think. I don't know.
I don't know if we're gonna go back, but
Yeah, I just looked at. We just looked at our 401k for the first time in the 3 years we've worked here.
I know I didn't even really
They
know
were like-
if I had a 401k.
Yeah, I was like, do I have any money in our 401k? I'm like, we have money in our 401k.
I was like, oh, we
Yeah.
are contributing.
and we're and we're learning about like Roth IRAs and stuff.
Yeah, like we
I
talked
know
about.
it looks like we're old, but
Y-
we are not adults.
I know we started reading this book called I Can Make You Rich,
Yeah,
and it's like a really kind of no nonsense. Like here's the steps that you need to do if you want to have like a good retirement.
Yeah, and he
Because
says it in a relatable way.
yeah,
I can
he's
understand.
like a young guy, and
He's
like
it's your fault. And
here's
I
how
go,
you do
"Okay."
it, and like stop spending money.
Yeah.
But it's not like don't buy avocado toast, millennials. It's very much like no. Like you can buy as much coffee as you want,
Yeah.
but like here's how to invest for the future. And
Yeah.
and that's the thing we didn't really know is like you obviously know that it's like losing weight, like you reduce calories and you
Yeah.
exercise more. And we knew like we don't spend as much, but how can we make it grow was the big thing for us.
Yeah,
And
every
so-
like book you read is always like, well, here's all the things you can do, and here's how you make money doing those things. And he's like, this
No.
is to follow do this. Yeah.
and do that.
Do
that
this,
kind
you'll
of
be
thing.
rich. And so it's like, take this till you get to this point, then do this.
Right.
And that's exactly what we were like, all right. Thanks,
yeah,
buddy.
we like
Yeah.
wrote it down and like I've
Yeah.
been like checking off as we go. Okay. Like,
Yeah, it's like, all right, 401k. All right, now I've got too much of my 401k, Roth IRA. All right, now too much of my Roth IRA.
All right, go back to my 401k.
Yeah.
Well, and it's interesting because like one of the things that we learned, and this might be terrible advice, but it's the one that we're doing. So we have all these credit cards that like have zero balances on them, which is great, for us, I guess.
I have
But
a couple without.
there's a
zero
couple that
balance.
don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like we aren't taking advantage of any of the perks of having credit cards, and so he was
Yeah.
very much like, make all of your bills go on your credit card, and then have your credit card set to pay off every month. So don't spend any money out of your own checking account.
Yeah, checking account. Yeah.
Buy everything on a credit card and then pay the whole thing off at the end of the month, and you'll start accruing like all these airline miles and stuff. And Nick and I have started flying a little bit more recently, and so we're like, yeah, that would be smart of us. Like, why aren't we doing that?
Yeah.
And so we changed like everything so all our bills can go
So
to
I'm
our credit card.
terrified, yeah.
It's terrifying, but then we also have it set so that it pays itself off.
Yeah.
But we have to look at an account that has
yeah.
money in it and realize we don't have money in
To
it.
go from like, I check my account every day to see what came through. Like, I'm still poor minded.
Yeah.
And so like, I have to like, do I have $3? I'm like, oh, I have $3. Like, like it's
Yeah.
at the point that I have to check and make sure before I spend anything, how much money I have. And then I have to do the math and stuff. So it's weird to think of my income as a monthly income as opposed to a check by check.
Yes.
And so it pays off. And so, because I go, like, I'm paying all these bills. I'm like, I don't have the money for this. Why am I paying all these bills? And I go, oh, but I will. By the time
Yes.
the credit card gets
yes,
paid,
but it will
I'll
be
have
fine.
that money. But, like, I'm also accumulating points and stuff really quickly. Like, we
Right.
just went and bought groceries. I've already got, like, $20 in cashback rewards. I'm paying these bills anyway.
Right. So
I
you
might as well
get the benefits.
Yeah,
of
so
it.
it's like paying the bills and then getting other things. And so I was poor and I had no credit until, like, Kristen.
That makes sense.
She totally fixed my credit. And after bankruptcy, I filed bankruptcy when I was 30. Like, it's just crazy. And so I always had credit cards that didn't benefit me at all. Like, they don't get perks. You're lucky to
You're
have
lucky
a damn
to
credit
have
card.
$500 on it.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. So I canceled one, which was very hard to get done, by the way. I had to go through like 9 people to get canceled. It's only like a $1,500 credit limit, but it was my first credit card that I got to establish my credit with like 30% APR. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. So like now I'm closing those accounts and opening ones with benefits because I've never
Right.
had one with benefits. So it's interesting to see it like accumulating and stuff. So I recommend this book if you're poor and old and like haven't figured out how the world works yet. I'd say so far so good. Yeah,
Yeah, it's super, super good.
it's better when you listen to it too. Like download it on Audible.
Yeah, we have it on Audible, and so whenever we get in the car, we kind of listen to it, and like I take notes while Nick drives because we're
Yeah.
lame like that. So
Our cruise ended February 28th, 2020. The people who sailed out that day were the ones who got stuck at sea. Really?
really, Hallie?
Aw.
Oh my gosh, you're so lucky.
And Lindsay, I do that with my Alaska card.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've switched everything to credit cards now. All of our bills go to
Yeah.
credit cards. It's crazy. It's
And everything is set to pay off at the end of every month. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's a big thing that May just said. So yeah.
hard. To get the credit card as a delay of payment, pay it off. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but I've never paid off credit. I always going, I'm going to pay it off every
Oh
month.
yeah, I'm gonna pay it off in full.
And then I was like, oh, I need gas. I was like, I don't have gas money. I don't pay it off. So, like, yeah. That's definitely the way we roll. I put everything on Delta Miles. Yeah, see, everyone's
Yeah,
doing
see,
this.
everybody, you all know, but we
nobody
didn't
tells
know.
anybody. So, for the people that no one told, like us, do this.
And
You'll
if you
get your
like
benefits.
flying, so we're about to get the Chase Sapphire Reserve card.
Yeah.
There is an annual fee that you have to pay for it, but it's the best when it comes to travel bonuses.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to you about it because I looked at mine today and I think I have the same perks and I don't have an annual fee.
Yes, but you have to book it through that one airline. This one, all airlines.
No. The Chase one I just opened.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
We'll
we'll have
take a
to
look at
we'll have
it.
to take a look at it.
What's
but yeah.
the book called again? It's called I Can Make You Rich.
Yes.
And it's his name is, I think it's Ramit.
But he's funny.
He's super funny. And yeah, and like sounds young. I don't know if he is actually young, but he
Yeah.
sounds young. So
But it's very-
Ramit Sefi,
you have a
So,
picture of the cover?
yeah. So let me see. Oh no, it's turning it on. No. So it's called I will teach you to be rich. Oh, sorry. I will teach you to be rich.
Only from Oliver. Okay.
Yeah. And funny story of how I even discovered this. So I am on like a bunch of PR people's spam list. So I get like hundreds of emails a day going, "Do you want to talk to so and so? Do you want to talk to so and so?" And it's all like not interest, like it doesn't apply to any of us. So I always go like no, or I don't respond. And one person had sent me in a span of I would say 3 minutes 4 emails about interviewing Ramit
Yeah.
and the I will teach you to be rich. And I was so annoyed, and I never do this, but I was so annoyed that I wrote him an email back that said, "You just sent me the exact same email 4 times in the last 3 minutes. Please take me off your list, or I'm gonna hit unsubscribe or whatever." And then I was like, "What's this email even about?" And so I started reading it. It was like, "Do you want to interview Ramit? Like he will teach you how to be rich or whatever." And I was like, "Well, that's interesting." And
Everyone
I went
said-
out and got the book.
Everyone says they'll teach you how to
I
be
know,
rich.
but
Yeah.
I went out and got the book on Audible, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So it did work.
Yeah.
I should have talked to him.
Yeah. Now I want to talk to him.
I know.
Like, fix me. So if I if I have 5% in my 401k, like, and I have 3% that I've been paying, do I transfer that to the, or do I keep it in the 401k? He's like, is it? Yeah. I'm starting to learn languages of money.
I know. It's like all of a
Weird.
sudden I feel like more educated when it comes to my
Amex Platinum,
finances.
$250 annually, but you get free companion flight ticket each year. Well, that's interesting.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, the Chase Sapphire is 6,000 bonus points, and then $300 annual travel credit every year.
Oh, really? That's cool.
And then you get 5 times the bonus points when you book like a hotel, rent a car, or an airline.
Yeah, I think the card I got gets the 5 times the points.
And then
but
it's
it doesn't
3
have that
times the
bonus
points
stuff.
at restaurants and everything else.
Yeah, I think it's all the same except for that first bonus you just said.
Yeah.
Watch Hell of a Cruise. After watching, I feel like we were so fortunate that we did not have to endure what they went through. There are heroes in my. They are heroes.
Yeah,
in
that
my-
would be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know about that's crazy.
No, thank you. I like being on cruises and all, but after
Yeah.
more than 7 days, I'm like, I gotta get out.
Yeah.
It's like a floating prison at some point.
Kind of. Yeah, you get sick of doing all the stuff
Yeah.
you've already been doing.
And especially during the pandemic and stuff, I don't think they had like activities ready to go, did they? I don't know. I haven't seen the show, but I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, they're probably. I mean, yeah. At that point, the workers aren't going to want to be working anymore either. Like, I'm not getting paid for this. I ain't getting paid for this. All right. Well, you have to work at your other job, correct?
Well, yeah. So we'll say goodbye right now. Thank you for checking us out today. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. This was fun.
Yeah.
We like to stream every day. We don't do it all the time on Facebook, but we do it all the time on Twitch. So if you want to come on over to Twitch, you can check us out there. We also stream a little earlier too on
Yes.
Twitch.
And we're on YouTube as well. So if you like our YouTube channel, you can see all the videos that we've done and put up. Also, NK Mornings is where you can pretty much find most of our stuff. And I spelled Hocus Pocus wrong in my titles, and nobody saw it. I'm
true.
surprised no one corrected me.
Hoka.
Hoka Poka.
Focus.
Hoku Pocus 2.
Bah humbug.
Bah humbug. All right. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see Facebook and YouTube tomorrow. Oh. Bye, guys.